Fastball for a strike. And that's how this game gets started. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Bang, bang at first. Great hustle to beat that one out. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. That's in there. It's 0-1.
No ball. One strike.
Lindor on at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Checks over to first, back safely. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And now it's Mark Vientos. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And a foul ball. The 0-1. That catches the corner.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes, even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And a swing and a miss. That's out number 2.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Big-time power. And it's fouled away. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Ball one low. Step off, throw to first. Lindor back easily. Two outs. That one not close. And that's ball 2. The pitch. This one high in the air to left center. Green on the run. Grabs it on the run. And that'll do it. One hit, one left. The Tigers coming up. No score. And we're back. And towing the slab in this one, Sean Manaea.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Kicks and deals. Just missed. On the ground, Vientos. 1 up, 1 down. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. The challenge for him today, Singy, elevating the baseball against this sinker baller that's on the mound.
Yeah, that's the challenge, but it also might affect the way they approach base running in this one, Boog. You get a runner on first, you anticipate trajectory down, and when the ball's in the dirt with a good secondary lead, you break for second. So whether it's a stolen base or not, you stay out of the double play, get that runner in a scoring position, and that can help you put more runs on the board.
BID, ball in dirt. The pitch. That one missed.
1 strike.
1 out, base is empty. That misses, and it's 2-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike. One down, base is empty. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 away now.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's Riley Green. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Two outs, base is empty. In the air, out towards right center. Taylor makes the catch, and that is that. We played an inning, no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now J.D. Martinez at the plate. The wind and the pitch. Outside low. Ball 1.
1-0.
And a big swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there. Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. The 1-2. That's to third. Throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Here's Starling Marte. And there's a ball. No score here in the second. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Gassed it right by him. And stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor. Inside corner for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Meadows moving under it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Detroit, and now the right fielder, Wenzel Perez. Minaya back to work. Right through there for a strike. Next pitch is outside.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Here's a 1-1. Oh. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The wind of the pitch. That's off the mark, and now it's 3-2. Got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths, it's not just the pitcher, it's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
And that one is lifted in the air. Calls it in, 2 away.
Batting 6, the second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Colt Keith. And first offering is fouled off. And now the lefty right through there for a strike. That's off the mark. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he deals. And a ball evens the count. In the air, left side. Nimmo pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that ends the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. Back at Comerica Park. On to the third inning. And the batter now, Francisco Alvarez. The pitch. Alvarez in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was born in Venezuela. Here comes the pitch. Ground ball, Torkelson, and he handles it himself for the out.
The second baseman,
Here's the veteran second baseman. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Ball one there. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
fought off foul. Top of the third, no score. And another ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's got it. There's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Lindor at the plate now. That's ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball. 2-0. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Down in order go the Mets. And we are still scoreless. Set for the bottom of the third. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. And a pitch. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
He was all over that one. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get beat.
Next up, it's the first-year shortstop, Trey Sweeney. In there at the knees for a strike. Oh, 0-1 now. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The pitch. Bounce to third. Vientos. Oh, he throws it away. Lead runner around second.
The catcher.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers.
It's early, but these at-bats can impact the game just as much as they do later. Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team.
Just missed. And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. On the ground right side. And he grabs it in foul ground. This to third. He pulls into second as a run scores on the play. Back to the top of the lineup, Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time.
No.
First and second here, no outs. Left-hand batter waits.
3-1.
Right through there for a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Toss to Alonso. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
That was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something right anytime you help move two runners into scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a few runs, even if it's still kind of early in the game.
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. Golden opportunity right here. Just missed. Second and third here. One away. And that's off the inside edge. Now 2-0. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it goes just foul. The pitch. Swings through that one for strike two. Sweeney, the runner at third. Rogers over at second with one down. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Next to hit, Riley Green. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. In for a strike. 0-1. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. A gigantic blast. And they tack on 3. It's 4-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 2 down. Wenzel Perez now at the plate. That one's in there. Strike 1.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Perez checks his swing. Now an appeal to first, and that's going to be ruled a swing. 4 runs already in the frame here in the last half of the third. Got it by him for the K. But 4 runs score in the inning. 3 coming right here on the 3-run homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, Brandon Nimmo. The wind of the pitch. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, these Mets, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Froze him with the heater at the knees.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Mark Vientos.
Here's a big power threat. Mark Vientos. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
On the ground to the left. Throw on to Torkelson. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. Here's Pete Alonso. Fly to left his first time. And that's in there at the knees. The Tigers leading by 4. Top half of inning number 4. That's down and in.
It's a good take.
1 and 2.
Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Mets. They're down 4-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Matt Vierling. Minaya back to work. Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side.
Well, these Tigers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
And here it comes. Bounce to the left side. Vientos whips it to first. And one gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
The second baseman, Colt Keith.
So digging in, Colt Keith. He's 0 for 1. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Taylor moving under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Spencer.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And there's a foul ball. And the pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And that's outside. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Not even close there. 2-2. Chopped to third. Toss to Alonso. And they get Torkelson for the out. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, but they lead it 4-0. Back here in Detroit. And now the DH, J.D. Martinez. The lefty fires. Fastball for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Marte takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. In there safely. And now the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
Marte leads off first with 1 away. And another ball.
No,
and a pitch. Bounced up the middle. Boots it. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in, and he's safe. So it's first and third with 1 down.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
2 on with 1 out. Francisco Alvarez digs in now. And a foul ball. Oh, 1 down. Jumps, but it's off his glove. Wins the race to the bag, but a run comes across.
Up next for the Mets, the second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy, oh, that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit. The run comes in from second. It's 4-2.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's going to be Francisco Lindor. The shortstop takes the ball. Snap throw to first. And he's back in standing. And that one is inside. The Mets down by a pair. And we're at the top of the 5th. Close, but called a ball. And now 3-0.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. That one's in there, and now it's even 1-1. in there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And another ball.
2-2.
2-2 on the way. That one just misses. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. Last half of the 5th coming up. Tigers 4 and the Mets 2. Back at Comerica Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Trey Sweeney. And a pitch. He swings and fouls one off. And the 0-1. Foul ball there. Left-hand hitter waits. On the ground to first, Alonso. He handles it himself, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
The catcher, number 34, Jake Rogers.
Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. That one ripped. Nimmo going back on this one. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Now batting, center fielder.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. And next up for the Tigers, Parker Meadows. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 1. The pitch. Just missed.
2-0.
And that's outside.
3-0.
Kerry Carpenter up next for the Tigers. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 1. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And next is the designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Minaya keeping an eye on him. Two outs. That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Reed Garrett up and loosening in the pen. Ottavino getting cranked up as well. Kicks and deals. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get in the scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
On the corner at the knees for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Man at second. Swings and misses, struck him out.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Top six. Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Mark Vientos.
The wind and the pitch. That one fouled off. Vientos, 24 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2017. Next offering is downstairs.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Hit in the air, center field. Meadows settles under this one. Makes the grab. One away. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. Little chopper rolls foul. Now the 0-1.
Oh. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The Mets trailing by 2, and we're the top half of the 6th. Up and in, and the count is 3-1. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
3-1 count, saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get me over breaking ball to bring the count full.
The pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. J.D. Martinez stands in. No balls and a strike to J.D.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball, still 0-2. And ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is downstairs. And he deals. And he chases that one. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing across here this half. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. Tigers 4 and the Mets 2. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Reed Garrett.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
3-4-5 due up for the home team. Leading off, Riley Green. He's already homered in this game. The pitch. And takes low for ball 1.
Well, these Tigers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
And another ball.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Righty delivers and delivers outside. And he walked him.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Man at first, Wenzel Perez up now for the Tigers. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
That's in there, and the count is 0-2. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Ryan Stanek appears to be getting loose. And the righty deals.
1 and 2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory,
dive and a stop at first. Throws it away. So up next, Matt Vierling. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. And a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Check swing went around. 0-2.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here's the second baseman, Colt Heath. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Here comes the 0-1. That one missed. Garrett, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Hit in the air, left field. He makes the grab.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. 1 for 2. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Green on second. Perez on at first with 2 down. Line to left. Fair ball. Green rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and they're up by 3.
Well done. Drives in the run. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
First and second, 2 down. And now the shortstop, Trey Sweeney. Off the mark there. 1-0. First and second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And now 2-0. Another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Jake Rogers to bat next. Clips the outside corner. 3-1. That's a base hit around third. The throw in, but it's offline.
Back-to-back base hits. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. To third. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. Coming around third is Torkelson. He scores. It's 7-2.
That's 3 singles in a row. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Tyler McGill.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the center fielder, Parker Meadows. Outside low, ball 1.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
The 1-0.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Out to center. Lindor makes a nice running catch. 3 runs on 3 hits, an error, but 2 are left stranded. 7th inning coming up. It's the Tigers 7 and the Mets 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Starling Marte up to hit. Skubal back to work. That's in there. That's strike 1. Next offering misses down and away. Good eye right there. And a good eye there. And the 3-1. And there's ball 4.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
So a man aboard. So up next for New York, Tyrone Taylor. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Fires to second for 1. On to first, double play.
Great job on the mound, fielding his position and making a good throw to second to get the double play started. Far too often we see pitchers have a hard time with that throw, but no issues right there. That's good practice paying off in a game and resulting in 2 big outs.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Strike 2.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Kerry Carpenter. The pitch. Up and in. And that is ball one. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Kicks and fires. Fought off foul. Right-handed reliever. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses, and the count's full. At the belt and fires. Gets a piece and stays alive. Payoff pitch. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And it's a leadoff double as they look to keep pulling away.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Riley Green getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Runner at second, nobody out. And another ball. This one lifted in the air, left field. Nimmo snags it on the run.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Wencel Perez, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And that's outside, and it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
And that's down and away. Next pitch is outside. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So first and second with 1 gone. And up next for Detroit, Matt Vierling. Misses again, 5 in a row.
1-0.
Carpenter over at second. Perez over at first with 1 away. And there's a ball.
2-0.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Goes to second, safe there. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Now back, second baseman.
Bases loaded with 1 away. Now it's the second baseman, Colt Keith. 3 flyouts already. He's 0 for 3. Line drive, caught. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Torkelson at the plate and takes high there. Two outs. Bases are full. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Center field. Base hit, one run in already. The throw in, not in time. He's safe. And it's 9-2.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Ryan Stanek on to pitch out of the pen here.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Trey Sweeney up now for the Tigers.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
First and second, 2 down. Outside at 1-1. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
That was straight queso right there.
Misses, and the count's even at 2. Stays alive. Two runs across in the inning. Here, the bottom of the 7th. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. They put 2 on the board on 2 base hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. 8th inning coming up. Tigers 9 and the Mets 2. Back here in Detroit for the top of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, number 11. Here comes a pitch.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
Activity in the bullpen. Bo Brisky appears to be getting ready, and I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Holton, a left-hander, also throwing.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And the pitch. That hit him. And the leadoff
Take it
man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, that pitch right there didn't even sniff the zone. He was all out of whack on that delivery.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And ball 1. Left field. Green settles under it. Brings it in.
The left fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
And next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. And first offering is fouled off.
He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it flattening out just because he's tired. He's still delivering good action.
0-2.
Misses off the inside. 1-2 to count. The Mets with a lot of ground to make up, and we're in the top of the 8th. And now the lefty. That's inside.
2-2.
Liner snagged it first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Man at first, Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 1. Two outs.
Ball 2.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And a pitch.
Ball 3.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there. Well, he's normally going to fill up the strike zone and really limit base runners, but his command in this one just seems off out there. A lot more walks than he's used to giving up.
Alonso, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
No strike.
Next offering upstairs.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
Swing and a miss
2-1.
as he was out front that time. Two on, 2 outs. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And down on strikes he goes. That ends the frame. 2 left for the Mets. They're down 7. It's 9-2. Back at Comerica Park, bottom of the 8th. And now the catcher comes up to him, Jake Rogers. And Chris, his big strength is defense. But it is interesting, in today's world of baseball compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
And the 1-0. Wouldn't chase that time. I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page. And that's something that this guy does really well. Gets in sync with his pitchers. That one at triple digits.
Boog, his preparation is off the charts. I was down in the clubhouse today trying to find him just to pick his brain a little bit. He's so buried in that video room, it's hard to get a chance to talk to him.
That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 3. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
3-2.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Out to short, Lindor. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now batting, center fielder, Parker Meadows.
And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Parker Meadows. That one a little bit high, and that's ball 1. Righty to the plate. Just missed. And the slider catches the zone. Left-hand batter waits. Sliced hard but foul. The Tigers up big in this one. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And another ball.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. A massive home run. And they tack on to their lead. It's 10-2.
He wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Now, Boo, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
So 2 away with nobody on. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. To the right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. See, fantastic effort, but that extends the inning. Runner at first with 2 away. And now it's going to be Wenzel Perez. Clips the corner, and that is strike 1. Green leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one at the knees for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Kicks and deals. And a base hit into right center field. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And next to hit for Detroit, Matt Vierling. That's in there. That's strike 1. Late with the swing there.
No ball. 2 straight.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Solo shot for Detroit this inning. Last chance coming up here for the Mets. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Bo Brisky.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And now J.D. Martinez.
The designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
The pitch. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Brisky in his second season. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a 2-seamer, and he works in a slider. That misses. 1-1. Wouldn't chase that time. That one misses. 3-1 now. The wind of the pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. And here it comes. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. In the air, right field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's one away. He's 2 outs away. And stepping in for New York, Starling Marte. That one's in there, 0-1. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. A left-hander appears to be getting ready. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. Foul ball. And the pitch. Popped up. Torkelson should have this one. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So it's their last chance in this one. Now at the plate, Tyrone Taylor. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And the count even, 1-1. On the ground to first, and that's just foul. The Mets down to their final strike. And that one missing low. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that'll do it. The Tigers slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, a big win by 8 runs, and when you have that kind of lead, you make it easier for the pitching staff to come out, make their pitches, pitch to contact, and not worry about giving up the lead. So nice job today all the way around to get the W.
10-2 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Here now is our final line score this second.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the New York Mets and the Detroit Tigers. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Tarik Skubal. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Rube. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And a foul ball. Down the left field line. Should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And it's a double to start the game.
All over that one right there. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Rips that one to right. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. He's in there. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience singing.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Berg. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Runner on at third, one gone. In there at the knees. And the count is 0-2. The pitch.
1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter. Even
Swing and a pop-up. Keith gets under it. 2 down.
man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
Here's Pete Alonso. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Up the middle. Throw on to Torkelson. That's the third out. It's the Mets nothing. Tigers coming up. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. Getting the nod in this one, Sean Manaea. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
Well, this guy's got sort of a tweener, not quite a slider velocity and not as slow as a curve. It's in between, and he adds and subtracts velocity on it, which makes it harder for the hitters to really get that front foot down and have the timing they need to be successful.
And here's the rookie center fielder, Parker Meadows. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Toss to Alonso. One up, one down. And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
One strike.
Next one in the dirt. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
That one just misses. Now 2-2.
It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
Had him way out front of the slur.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Riley Green stands in now and watches strike one. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. That one off the mark. Going to count 1-2. Two outs. Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled. Throw off line. He's safe, and a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Batting fourth, the right fielder.
2 outs, runner at first. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Wenzel Perez. First pitch just misses. Green off of first with 2 away. The pitch.
That's a ball.
And there's a foul ball. The pitch. Good job to fight that one off. And a pitch. Towards first. And that one finds its way through. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
The third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Matt Vierling. In there at the knees. Oh, great stop. Throws from his knees. And that's a nice play to end the inning.
That was a great job of doing the math. He had the perfect angle, diving stop, completes the play, and that ends the inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, and now the Mets DH, J.D. Martinez. Skubal back to work. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Misses outside, and it's 1-2. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Here's Starling Marte. And first offering is fouled off. Second inning here, no score. Foul ball there. Next pitch misses. Now 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
2-2.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
The lefty fires. Off the mark there, and it's 1-1. 2 outs, base is empty. Hard hit right side. Throw on to Torkelson, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Mets go down quickly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second, and now the rookie second baseman, Colt Keith.
Second baseman.
The wind and the pitch. Ground ball right side, and foul ball. Yo, 1. That one fouled off. Wouldn't chase that time. And down on strikes. And that's the first out. And now Spencer Torkelson. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. One down, base is empty. Pitch misses inside, and the count is 1-1. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
One out, base is empty. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses there. Full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Inside ball 4.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Trey Sweeney in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Man at first, one away. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-0. Kicks and fires. And now 2 balls and a strike. At the belt and fires. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 2-2. Got him swinging. And now 2 gone.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
Torkelson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Missed with a changeup. Ball 2. Strike on the inside corner.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Parker Meadows waits on deck. Fastball for a strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. And ball 4, 2 aboard. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So the batting order turns over. And the batter now, Parker Meadows. He's 0 for 1. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that's off the inside edge. And 1-1. First and second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. This one in the air, center field. Drops into the glove, and that will end the inning. Tigers strand a pair. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in Detroit, and here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. And he deals right through there for a strike.
Well, these Mets definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring.
Fought off foul. The wind to the pitch. And a swing and a miss. And there's one down.
Interesting sequence right there for the 3-pitch punch out. Kept everything away, so it was all pretty much coming out of the same tunnel. But that was a great job of using the changeup to upset the timing and get him out front after coming at him with hard stuff with the first 2 pitches of the at-bat.
Here's the veteran second baseman. That's in there. That's strike 1. One down, base is empty. Strike 2.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Got him. And there's 2 down.
Just blown away in that at-bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. And that one fouled off. Lindor, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 30 years old now, and he was born in Puerto Rico. And a foul ball. The pitch.
1 and 2.
And that skips in the dirt. Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. And no swing, says James Kingsley. Top of the third, no score. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So 2 down. So up next for New York, Brandon Nimmo. He's 0 for 1. Now snap throw to first. Lindor back in there. That clips the corner.
0-1.
Lindor off of first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
2 outs. And a swing and a miss. And that will end the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Back at Comerica Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, Kerry Carpenter. And a pitch. That misses. Ball one. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
He just sent a jolt of electricity into this stadium with that swing.
Here's Riley Green. And that's a little bit high. And that is ball one.
Well, these Tigers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Left-hand hitter waits. And another ball.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Next offering way off the plate. And the pitch. And that's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And next up for the Tigers, Wenzel Perez. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. That misses. And the count 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 1 down.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And here is Matt Vierling. Runner on the go. Yo 1. And a foul ball. One run across in the frame so far here in the last half of the third. Gets a piece and stays alive. And now the lefty. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And there is another strikeout. And up next for Detroit, Colt Heath. In the air to left down the line. Nimmo has it sized up. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Detroit draws first blood on the solo shot. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 4th. Now here is Mark Vientos. Skubal back to work. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And there's a foul ball. The pitch. That one outside, and the count is 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. Grounded out his first time. Ball one there. One down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And James Kingsley says he won around.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Martinez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Just missed.
1-1.
The wind to kick the pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Outside low. Yeah, that's ball 2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And the Mets go 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Mets. They trail here 1-0. And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Spencer Torkelson. Here comes a pitch. That one missed. The pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The pitch. Wouldn't chase that time.
3-2.
Back to work. 3-2 now. On the ground. And it goes just foul. And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
And next to hit for Detroit, Trey Sweeney. Went down on strikes his first time through. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Nobody out, runner at first. And strike two.
No ball. 2 strike.
And 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Backed off the plate that time.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's one away. Jake Rogers now at the plate. Walked his first time. And that one a little below the knees. 1-0. Torkelson leads off first with one away. Popped up. Under it. Makes the catch. 2 down.
The batter, the center fielder, Parker Meadows.
Back to the top of the lineup, and here's the Tiger leadoff man, Parker Meadows. That one's in there. Strike one. Two outs. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Kerry Carpenter will hit next. He's already homered in this game. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
0-1.
First and second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 1. And that's through there for a strike. And the pitch. Stays alive. That's outside, and it's 2-2.
2-2.
Kicks and fires. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Two on, 2 outs. Good job to fight that one off. The 2-2 on the way. Swing and a ground ball out to short. They get the force. Inning over. Tigers strand a pair, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here in Detroit, we go to the top of the 5th. Starling Marte up to hit. As the lefty gets to work. That catches the top part of the zone, and that's strike one.
Well, these Mets just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Goes down looking.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Taylor, batting with one down, takes the strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
On the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And now the catcher comes up to hit, Francisco Alvarez. That one down the line. Throws across the diamond, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Mets go down quickly. They're down 1-0. Bottom of the inning. Now the left fielder, Riley Green. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball there. On the ground, right side. Toss to Alonso, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Wenzel Perez. 1 for 2. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Reed Garrett getting ready to go. Ottavino warming up as well. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Next pitch is outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The lefty fires. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Two. Ground ball left side, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he'll reach second with 1 away.
Nice job keeping it fair as he turned on it down the line, and once it got through the infield, it would double all the way.
Now the third baseman, Matt Vierling. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Oh, really laboring here in the 5th. Next pitch is going to be number 100. Man, you got to think this is probably his last inning if he can get through this thing.
Here's the 0-2.
1 and 2.
fights it off. He'll see another. Perez, the runner at second with one away. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
It's a good take.
The pitch. Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7. Now it's the second baseman, Colt Heath. Gets the call. 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Fouled off. He was late. Oh, and 2 now.
1 ball. 2
In the dirt. Tag, save. He's into third on the wild pitch.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base. Now just 90 feet away.
And he deals. Swing and a miss, and that is that. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. We're through 5. It's the Tigers 1 and the Mets nothing. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, number 11. And a pitch. And right back to the mound. In plenty of time to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Up next for the Mets, the shortstop.
Here's Francisco Lindor. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now. I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
The Tigers up by a run, and we're in the top half of the 6th. On the ground, right side. Oh, great grab on the dive. And very nicely done for the out.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. There's a strike. Nimmo in his 8th season, 31 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of Wyoming. And a swing and a miss.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Tigers 1 and the Mets nothing. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Reed Garrett.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So digging in, Spencer Torkelson.
The first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
And the pitch. That one misses. Ball one.
Well, these Tigers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
And the right-hander deals. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And the righty deals. That one finds the zone. That is strike two.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Swings and misses. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Trey Sweeney up now for the Tigers. They're 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Garrett, he's one of those guys that seems like he's out there to do just one thing, and that's strike people out. Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground to the left, and it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
He looks frustrated when a guy puts a ball in play, and that's what you're doing. You're coming in, putting out a fire, high leverage situation, and with his kind of stuff, everyone expects him to strike out hitters.
Here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. Garrett checks over to first, and he's back. When you think about building a bullpen, is strikeout rate one of the main things you're looking at?
Absolutely. And we're talking about working from the back forward. Those last 3 innings are the toughest ones of the ball game.
Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. That's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. And now the center fielder, Parker Meadows. 1 for 3. First pitch misses.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Two on, one out. That one misses, and that's ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Left-hand batter waits, and it is 2-1.
2-1.
Runners at first and second with one gone here in the bottom of the 6th. Not close with that one. They're now 3-1.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Right-handed reliever. On the ground, could be 2. On to second, they get 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they got runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
Now the number 2 hitter, Kerry Carpenter. He's produced the only run of the game with his solo shot earlier.
Yeah, the pitching's been outstanding in this one, so that home run has really been the only big sign of life from either offense.
First offering misses badly for ball one. And fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Sweeney on third. Meadows at first. 2 out of the inning. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. Kicks and deals. Up the middle. They take the force out. Gets him easily. Ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos.
The third baseman, Mark.
Skubal back to work. And that one fouled off.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
Pitch misses there, and it's 1-1. Out towards left center. Meadows sizes this one up. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Pete Alonso. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Looking to get the tying run on base. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's 2 away.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you off, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
J.D. Martinez stands in. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
And now 1-2. And that just misses. And that's downstairs and outside. Starling Marte up next for the Mets. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. Still behind by a count of 1-0. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Adam Ottavino. Well, 1-run game at the plate. Riley Green. And a pitch. That just misses. And that is ball 1. Action in the Mets bullpen. Brooks Raley up and throwing. 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
Left-hand hitter waits. And that one is lifted in the air. Nimmo has it sized up. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, right fielder, Wenzel.
Wenzel Perez up now for the Tigers. And that's in the dirt.
No strike.
Missing inside. 2 balls, no strikes. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
1 down, base is empty. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike.
3-2.
And he walked him.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
The pitch. Here goes the runner. On the ground right side. And that squirts through. Around third. Throws to second. Not in time. It's a double. He'll score. And they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
One out, runner at second. And next up for the Tigers, Colt Keith. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That's a hit. Vierling coming home. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark and he scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Inside, just missed. That clips a corner.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. And it's fouled away. Here comes a pitch. And they'll do it again. Righty to the plate. And another ball. Grounder might be two. Lindor. Off balance feed. There's one. And it's a double play to end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Tigers 3 and the Mets nothing. Back at Comerica Park, ready to begin the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Starling Marte. The pitch.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Tigers bullpen with some action. Jason Foley getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Bolton getting loose as well. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Here's the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a ball. Hit in the air, right field. Perez has this one sized up. 2 down.
The catcher, number 4.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Wouldn't chase that time. On a line, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
So man aboard. Here's the second baseman. On the ground right side, and that one finds its way through. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here, and maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
So the lineup flips over. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Fought off foul.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Tying run at the plate. Hammered down the line. Should be extra bases. Here comes Alvarez around third. 1 runs in. Now a relay to the plate. Safe. He beats it. And they trail by 1.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Tarek Skubal done for the afternoon, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Will Vest.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
So runner at second, 2 down. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. Known for his late inning heroics. In there at the knees for a strike. So the tying run at second.
1-1.
That misses the zone. 1-1.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Runner at second, 2 down. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Green going after it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Brooks Raley.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
The wind and the pitch. Sweeney leading things off and takes a strike. A little bit high, and it's a ball and a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that skips in the dirt. And down on strikes. And now 1 away.
The catcher, number 34.
And here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Phil Maton, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. The 1-0. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. In the air, left field. And it drops in. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Back to the top of the order now, and up next for Detroit, Parker Meadows. Ball 1 there. Inside,
that's a ball.
just missed. And that one cutting but missing down low. Rogers over at second, one down. That one is inside ball four. And I mean, oh, so close.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So first and second with one man gone. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Two on, one out. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's the left fielder, Riley Green. That clips the zone, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. Tigers strand a pair, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Jason Foley.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
The pitch. Vientos, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. And the pitch. Swings through that one for strike 1. And here it comes. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. That was blasted to the moon. And we're starting over. It's 3-3. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. First pitch misses.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And the 1-0. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Nobody on, nobody out. Here at the top of the ninth. Foul tip, and he hangs on. That's a strikeout.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Now it's J.D. Martinez. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. That one misses. 1-0. One down, base is empty. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The pitch. And now 2-1. And he deals. That one to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And next for the Mets, Starling Marte. And that's outside. And that's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Substitution being made at first, and here's the pinch runner, Harrison Bader. Go-ahead run on base, and now the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. And that one fouled off.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw. Save. Man on second, 2 down. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Now into the ball game on defense, Harrison Bader. He takes over in right. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Ryan Stanek.
Number 55, Ryan Stanek.
Wenzel Perez digs in now.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
And a pitch. Outside low. And that's ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Edwin Diaz getting loose out there. And the right-hander deals. And that's outside. 2-0.
No strike.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. And now it's even up. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split-finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Down the third baseman, Matt Vierling. Fastball for a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And the righty deals. Right down the chute, and it's 0-2. All tied up. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. That misses the zone, and it's 1-2. And downstairs.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman.
And next to hit for Detroit, Colt Heath. Stanek, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2013. On the ground to third. And no throw for some reason as he reaches first. That's got to be an error. Spencer Torkelson, the next to hit. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
And there's the strike. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Throw to second, ow! And that'll end the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
We're in extras here. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. And the right-hander back to work. And ball 1.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
The other way. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away.
Up next to the bat, the second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on, have the force at second first, perhaps getting inning-ending double play.
There's a strike.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Taylor stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. That misses the zone. Now 1-2. outside.
Strike.
Slides, but it gets by him. Runner from third in to score. It's 4-3.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Tyler Holton into the game.
Now pitching for the Tigers, number 87, Tyler Holton.
One down, runner at first. And the batter will be the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Outside low, and 1-1. Movement in the bullpen. Bo Brisky, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Maeda also throwing. And now the lefty. The shortstop takes the ball. Pitch misses, and that's ball 3. That clips the inside corner for a strike. One run across in the frame so far here in the top half of the 10th. And a 3-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Two outs. Chases in the dirt. Slider there. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Edwin Diaz.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
And the pitch.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
That's in for a strike.
1-1.
Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first, and they get Torkelson for the out.
Up next for the Tigers, the shortstop.
And next up for the Tigers, Trey Sweeney. What's the approach in a spot with a tying run 90 feet away?
Don't try to get too big. Don't swing for a home run. Let it be an accident if you hit a homer. And I tell you what, if he does, this place will go crazy.
Kicks and fires. And fouled off. The tying run is 90 feet away. The next offering misses. And a count 2-1.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
Right-handed reliever. Just outside. And the count's full. Jake Rogers waiting to hit for Detroit. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Out of here. Ball game. He circles the bases, and the Tigers walk it off in extra innings.
Get to extra innings, it seems like every guy's trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.